Right now, let's take you to Soweto. Residents of the Nomzamo informal settlement there are protesting outside the Orlando Magistrate Court. That's where a group of men are appearing in connection with the 2022 July shooting at a tavern that led to the deaths of 15 people. You might remember that story. Now, our reporter Pule Letshwiti-Jones is on the scene. Let's cross over to him now to get the latest. Pule, how's it looking there outside court? Angry residents, I assume.
Quite angry and fuming as well. In fact, they hope that the 6 suspects who were arrested in connection to the tavern shooting spree that occurred at the Mdlalose tavern in the Nomzamo informal settlement, Orlando East, are apprehended. We do understand the suspects appeared yesterday. The matter was postponed today. They appeared today again, and we'll be getting a bit of comment from eNCA spokesperson in the region, Pindi, as well. But you'd remember just last year, the Minister of Police, Begicele, and the former mayor of Johannesburg, and Pule Letshwiti, amongst other officials, held a briefing and a the forum, as well as the imbizo, where they spoke to residents regarding how they could fight crime in the area. But let me just speak to Pindi now, just to get more details as she joins us this afternoon. Pindi, thank you very much for speaking to us. Maybe let's just start with the update from today. What are the latest details and what do we have so far?
Okay, thanks Pule, and thanks for having us. We were ready to proceed with the bail application of accused number 3, but unfortunately we were summoned by the community members. They asked to meet with the NPA, and we then responded to their call. And upon arrival, we were then made aware of their demands, which is that they want to see the Minister of Police, the Minister of Justice, as well as the Minister of Home Affairs, before the court can pronounce its decision. So there were further threats that were brought to our attention that if that does not happen, they'll burn the building. So we then had to meet quickly with our partners, the South African Police Service, as well as the risk management team from the NPA. They quickly conducted a risk assessment, and once they concluded that process, we then had to meet with the presiding officer as well as the defense team to bring it to their attention that continuing with the case today might place people's lives in danger. And therefore, a decision was taken that the matter must be moved to Johannesburg Magistrate Court, because currently where we are, we have a court with only one entrance and exit point, so we cannot risk then and put the lives of ordinary citizens as well as personnel working in this court building in danger. So a decision was then taken that the matter be postponed to the 20th, which is on Monday, at Johannesburg Magistrates Court for continuation of this bail application.
What are the charges they're facing?
They're facing multiple counts of murder as well as attempted murder.
This is, of course, to confirm in relation to the Nomzamo shooting spree that took place.
Indeed, yes. The charges that they are facing are related to the shooting at the Nomzamo tavern.
All right. And if this matters to move to the Johannesburg Magistrate Court, will you ensure that there's more safety? Because I spoke to some of the residents who were saying that this won't deter them from actually going to the next court location where the suspects will be appearing.
Yes, indeed. As I've said earlier on, that we've already met with our partners, the South African Police Service, and the risk management team of the NPA. So they are busy ensuring that come Monday we are also prepared for the appearance of the accused in court there.
Thank you very much. Of course, this is Pindi speaking on behalf of the NPA. But maybe perhaps let's just take a walk and show you where the angry residents are currently stationed. It's a bit of a walking distance from here onwards, but we just want to speak to them, Masiho, just to get a sense of why they are here today. Now, we get information from the NPA saying that this matter will be moved to the Johannesburg Magistrate Court. Reasons, of course, will be appearing. They were saying that won't be in the back of the Nomzamo informal settlement just around of July. The Minister had spoken to the community through an imbizo with the former mayor, and there were some sort of resolutions that were made to say there will be a new police station that's built there, amongst other safety measures to ensure that community members and residents are safe. But it seems as though hasn't been done. Residents are saying this was just word of mouth and just plans for implementation, and therefore they say crime has of course escalated in their area. Speak to some of the residents here, get a sense, because as you can see on your shot, it's completely locked, and of course there's police presence here to ensure that nothing happens. I'm just going to try and see if we can go outside and just get a sense of what the residents are saying, and currently we're coming to you live from Orlando as well.
kumele nje ligama belikhulunywa umbhele ngicabangile ngalibona ukuthi umbhele ubekhuluma iqiniso but usuwakhulumela ephezulu. Ngicela umfowethu nebandla lakhe ayikabi futhi basiyakubadlulula support nina nonke ne but kunanento eyinkinga ekhona ukuthi nina ngenile ngokubangeze ngoba ngithi ngiyamthola mfowethu angikho lapho angifuni ngena lapho thina kunengubo ethile siyisabona ukuthi thina support umuntu owashonela but ihamba neqembu lakho esime ngalo sisonke la sabahlali sicela ukuthi icala lingayi original icala libuyele la ngoba mali eHostgate lisayi original alisuka icala le high court uze sikole ukuthi understand ukuthi icala abasavethi sebeyokhuluma icala eHostgate kusakhulunywa indaba yePay angisho angibuzi ngiyazi lapha eHostgate uyakhona ise-original nayo njengoba le ku-original asekolanda bakhona inkulumo-ke nombuso ngabukhona ningabeka futhi ucela nje nayo leqembu lakho uhamba nalo nibe nodwa sinibona oyinina laba eningabanye nathi ngoba manje uzoba phakathi kwethu bengathi manje senza into eyodwa kukhona egcina isigaxa lisekhona ngenye imini le nto esingayifuni noma sesisuka la-ke bafowethu sibuyele ezindlini ngicela into eyodwa nsizwa zakithi manithola abafowethu behudula labo abenza i-dissenting abadonsa udoti nibayeka abenza amalutho abantu abenzuthi labo abala ngaphakathi bafowethu basekhona ebengicela kukodwa bafowethu into besiyilwela la ukuthi bangatholi impilo manje silwela ukuthi icala libuye lizokhulunywa la ngoba nala kuse-original eWestgate si-original abesiyakhona asiyi high court akungadlalwa-ke ngabantu basenzisa umqondo wabo uma ngabe ethi le-Westgate ngenkani nayo iWestgate singafike siyishisa senqemi ngalo ilanga la namhlanje singayakuyona siyivuthise umphakathi wakithi lo walimali ulinya ungezi lutho bese uvele icala akasebenze ngalabantu nominister akasebenze ngalabantu uMinister of Justice asibone basithini ngalabantu nalolo phethe abantu bokufika akasebenze sibone umsebenzi wakube yini safa sapele South Africa sinagesi asinalutho ilabantu kahle madoda ngiyabonga ndona zakithi ngicela abafowethu sikhululekile sivumeni ingoma sihambeni bahambe bayogcinwa sizozwa ukuthi inkulumo yethu isicelo sethu sizwakalana nokukhala kwethu ngicela ukudedela induna nosenombono abeke ngiyabonga.
Well, Masiho, it seems as though the residents here say the 6 suspects should not get bail. Therefore, they're saying that this court, this matter should be returned back to the Orlando Magistrate Court where it will take place. But most importantly as well, they're calling for the presence and for the arrival of the police minister, and of course the Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, Ronald Lamola, to actually attend to them, because it seems as though they've made quite dangerous threats, like the eNCA spokesperson herself say they will burn this court if their demands aren't met. And as it is right now, as you can see behind me, they are quite addressing some of the community members who are quite upset with what happened. They're saying that those are family members and close friends who were shot dead during that tragic incident that took place in Orlando. But most importantly, it seems as though it's a mission to try and get answers from the higher authorities at the national level.
All right, Pule Letshwiti-Jones live for us in the Nomzamo informal settlement in Soweto. Actually, he is outside the Magistrates Court in Orlando.